Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a new segment of the Wild West Gamer. This being the first episode of the sort of sub-show, I guess, called The Guy Who Says Stuff. You join me, the Wild West Gamer, here on The Guy Who Says Stuff. Basically, having a rant about really specific things which piss me off. This was an idea of a couple of friends of mine, Mr. Sean and Miss Charlotte. If you are watching, this is a shout out to you. They gave me the idea. They said, if you like talking about stuff, why don't you rant? You like to rant. We're tired of hearing you rant at us. Rant at the world. Use the free commodity that is YouTube to rant about the stuff that pisses you off. So here I am ranting on my first episode of The Guy Who Says Stuff. I thought I'd give it that name because it's me talking about stuff. I could have started another channel for this, but to be fair, it's just one more thing I'd like to, add to the Wild West Gamer to just get this sort of catalogue of random shit going out there. And also, again, it's an opportunity for you guys to give me suggestions of things that you think are going to piss me off or things you'd like me to hear try and become pissed off about. Because let's face it, if you guys get pissed off about stuff, it's probably for a good reason. So if you tell me about it, I'll try and ease both of our pains by unleashing about it. But yeah, it just seems like a really good idea to, use this as a way to vent. Otherwise, like I say, I rant at my friends. I didn't mean to do it, but it's so fucking satisfying. And the first thing that I'm going to use for this brand new part of the show to do is rant about fucking... This thing has been gnawing away at me since the first time I saw someone wearing one. I do not understand why they exist. I don't understand who it was that thought it was a good idea, but the first topic that I will be ranting about on The Guy Who Says Stuff is fucking onesies. Onesies! Who in the name of sweet Jesus thought that onesies were an acceptable thing to allow fully grown adults to wear in public? Onesies! Onesies, that's right. You have heard of them before. Why? Because it's what you dress babies in. Children, small children, tiny ones, like miniature human beings, is what you put in onesies to keep them warm, because it's easier than trying to dress a bag of bones and muscle and organs which has no control over any of its bodily functions. It is the best thing you can dress one of those tiny human beings in. It's what I used to dress my daughter in. Why? Because they're easy, they're convenient. It's because when they're squirming and wriggling around like amoebas, it is the simplest thing to put on a child as opposed to fucking trousers and t-shirts and jumpers and stuff like that. When you are a grown-up, though, you are fully in control of your motor functions. You should be grown up enough to put proper clothes on. Also, just why? You look fucking stupid. Does no one tell these people when they see them walking around in onesies? You look like a freakishly large baby walking around. It makes me want to call the authorities to have you removed off the streets. It's weird. It's just like, did you wake up this morning and forget how to put on a t-shirt? Where you're like, I'm going to put it on over my legs. Oh no, we've got a problem already. The hole isn't big enough for both of my legs. No! You know how to put on proper clothes, and don't you dare tell me they're just convenient, because trust me, no one has ever been dying to go for a piss or a shit in the dark if there's a power cut and try to get out of a onesie to do it. Trust me, it's never happened. It's not one of those things where you go, well, I've been dying to go for a shit for about 24 hours now, and I'm going to dress up in something that requires me to fucking plan about 3 hours in advance of getting out of, that I'm going to now rush into a bathroom and try and do my business by getting out of this thing. No one has ever said that. Why? Because they're inconvenient down to a T. It's why you put children in nappies when you put them in onesies, so they can easily crap and piss themselves to their heart's content, and then you can take your leisurely time unbuttoning a onesie to then just undress them, to then get this filthy nappy off. But when you're a fully grown human being in control of your waist functions, no! Just no, alright? No! Who Who in the fashion world, I want names, seriously, if someone is watching this and you know you're accountable or you know who is, you tell me, because they need a slap. Who sat there one day and was going, you know what would be good this season, you know what really would be in, you know what would be super hot? It would be onesies. And everyone sat around and went, that's just the best idea I have ever heard in my entire life. Onesies will be so hot. Everyone will want onesies. And you know what? We don't even have to just do onesies. We can do themed onesies. Oh my god, that is going to be so hot. Well, you're wrong. It's fucking stupid. I was at work today, and this is why I did it, because it was today when I had this epiphany of why it pissed me off. A guy came in wearing what I assume was a giraffe onesie. Oh yeah, fucking themed onesies. Yeah, it's not just onesies, it's themed onesies with fucking ears and like a whiskers and a tail, a fucking tail. It's like, geez, you're not fucking Mr. Tumnus. You don't need a tail. Why do you have one on? Walked in dressed as a giraffe. I looked at him like, the fuck are you wearing? Because not only did he was wearing a fucking giraffe outfit, he was wearing trainers with it, which looks like it's like worse than seeing someone wearing Crocs. The only thing worse than that is seeing someone wear Crocs with socks. Croc sock attack. It's seriously the worst fashion disaster you can see. Even more worse than when you see a girl bend over and a really stanky thong pops out the top of her trousers and you're just like, oh come on, with a nice slaggy tramp stamp across the top of it. Something cheap as that. Yeah, it's worse than that. That's how bad wearing shoes with a onesie is. You know why it looks bad? Because you're supposed to wear these things in the privacy of your own home. No one is supposed to know you own one. You know why I know that? Because I want a onesie. Oh yeah, I'll admit I want one, but to wear in the privacy of my own home. It took me a fucking 3 months to summon the courage to wear a Batman costume out on my stag night, and I was going to be absolutely pissed out of my mind while I was wearing that, and I still knew I was going to be ashamed when I saw the pictures in the morning. So to go out wearing one of these abominations, one of these abortions of fashion out in public, it's just mind-blowing why you would make yourself look like such a moron. So yeah, this guy comes into One Stop. I say guy, he was basically a man. Now I judge being a man, a fully grown man, from anywhere over the age of 18 to, over 20. That from 18 basically, any age where you're supposed to, get a job and start earning your own money and start moving out, anywhere, anything like that, you are a man. So this guy was a man wearing a onesie. Now you can go, well, if it was a fancy dress thing, all right, fair enough. But no, this was just casual wear. He walked in wearing a giraffe themed onesie. The thing that pissed me off was the way that I looked at him like, the fuck are you doing? And he looked at me like, why are you looking at me? Because you're wearing a giraffe-themed onesie. A giraffe has just walked into my shop and is now gallivanting around looking at items. This is weird, but the thing is it's not weird because this thing has been designed to be casual, so there is no reason why I should be thinking this is weird, despite the fact it is very fucking weird because you are dressed as a fucking giraffe. It's weird, and there are other sorts as well. There are monkey ones, penguin ones, superhero ones. Oh yeah, they're willing to dick on my love of superheroes. A Superman one. Have you ever seen something as sad as a really fat young man crammed into a Superman onesie? Trust me, it's like fucking seeing the thing you love most in the world shat on by 1,000 angry birds. Seriously, it's depressing. It's like, oh my god, they did that, really? And it's like, you just, no, I'm putting a stop to this now. If you have a child, if you have a baby, then you are obligated to put them in onesies because they are snuggly, they are warm, and they are cute. If you see a baby in a onesie with little ears on it, you know that's cute. My daughter used to have one. It looked like a bear and it looked like a cow, so we called her Moo Bear. That is cute. You cannot deny the idea of a Moo Bear is cute. That is cute. But when you see a 20-something man crammed into a giraffe onesie walking around the crisps and alcohol section of your shop, that's when it gets weird, and that's when things get really fucking surreal. So stop with onesies. Stop. I imagine celebrities are probably to blame for this. I'm sure I've seen celebrities walking around in these things. They're weird. And also, like, the thing is, you see like girls wearing them going, oh my god, onesies are so hot right now. How are they hot? How are they hot? When was the last time anyone heard someone going, well, I'm going into Ann Summers and I'm gonna buy me like a super sexy onesie because that's what my boyfriend or my husband is all about. Oh yeah, because every man's ideal image of his woman on like Valentine's Day or on like an anniversary is dressed from head to fucking toe in stanky, fuzzy, fake fur, which is done up with 1,000 fucking buttons or zips. No! No one has ever said that. No one will ever say that. Seriously, just stop. If you're going to wear one, wear it in the privacy of your own home. But if you're going to go out, have some goddamn respect for yourself and put on some fucking clothes. Seriously, how is it easier to put on a onesie than a fucking t-shirt and jeans? Seriously. It's just, and also the thing is, people go, like, you hear them coming, they go, oh my god, I'm so cold. Yeah, I'm really cold in this onesie. It doesn't keep you warm at all. Then why did you come out wearing it? And you go, oh, well, I'm going to go home and get a coat. No! Go home and get a fucking cupboard full of normal human clothes. Seriously. It's like people have more than one. How do you need more than one? The next thing is just going to be, you know what this is? The problem is, this is going to start a trend now of people not being able to bother to even buy like different items of clothing. It's just going to be onesies. I can see it now. Because I've done this video now, someone is going to see it and go, we need to make this man pay for dissing onesies. And it's going to be this. No longer will you buy a suit. You will buy a suit onesie, which looks like a suit, but it's just a onesie. No longer will women buy wedding dresses. They will buy a wedding onesie, which is just a wedding dress, a onesie that looks like a wedding dress. No longer will people buy, like, fucking... No! Alright? Just no! No more! I'm putting an end to it. No one who I know will buy a onesie, because if they do and they wear it in public, I will slap them, or I will take scissors and I will cut through the middle of it, right round all the way, and then I will get a belt and I will put it round the trousers, and then I will get buttons and I will pin them to the ground and sew the buttons on, and then I will say, look, this is how you wear clothes. This is how you wear clothes, with a top part and a bottom part. Do not wear onesies in public, alright? Because you look stupid. And I think you look stupid, and the rest of the world thinks you look stupid. And just because they're too scared to tell you look stupid, doesn't mean I aren't. Yeah, that's right, I said I aren't. I aren't scared to tell you nothing. Alright? So, from me, the WildWestGamer, on the first episode of The Guy Who Says Stuff, this is me making an appeal to the world. Please stop making onesies, alright? Or at least stop making onesies for casual wear. Make them for nightwear. I don't know, cut the crotch and ass out of them so that people have to have some decent respect. Then again, though, from what I've seen of the majority of people, that really respect is probably one of the lower important things on their list of, you know, morals, or, you know, however you want to put it. So maybe that'll just spur people on to wear these things. Oh my god, crotchless onesies. Now I've just realised how Ann Summers can start making these things. Oh my god, now there's an image. Now I feel sick. I've just been sick in my mouth. The illness bug has just been replaced with just my disgust for myself and humankind. Oh god, oh, crotchless onesie. Oh god, no, that's just, oh god, no. Now that guy who I saw wearing one is in my mind. Oh, why did that come into my mind? Before I have a mental breakdown. This was the Wild West Gamer. I'm the guy who says stuff. Welcome to the new show, or the new sub show, the Shlablow, I think is the amalgamation of those two words. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave me suggestions and other ideas for things to rant about, and I shall try and do it. I'm probably going to do another one in a second, which is why I can't get this image out of my mind. So, always remember, never eat yellow snow, unless you know where it came from. Or you know the person who gave it to you. In which case, it's a trap. See you guys later. Have fun. Bye.